I want to answer this question slightly carefully, given my recent contacts with various ministers, including the Prime Minister's Policy Board, which has been writing the manifesto. But I would be very surprised if skills and training isn't a big part of that manifesto. And I would like to see a continued and greater investment in the apprenticeships that we've delivered over the last few years. I would like to see continued and perhaps even increased work alongside an investment into the British film industry, which I've already referred to some of the ways we've been able to fund bursaries and the like with that group. And for the third one, yeah, I would just like to see a strong and stable economy, and that's only going to happen under the
Excellent. Julian. Creativity.
So, John, you remind me of Daniel's pupils, so they were so on message that he said it every time. Is there a baldrick line? You know, no, we did not see that. I did not see that speckled pigeon. No, we did not see it. Deny everything. That's it. I agree with, actually, I have to say, with almost everything that was said. It would be good to have a strong and stable economy. I just don't like the way it's being misused when actually the Tories are trashing the economy through Brexit. But I agree with everything otherwise that everybody said, so let me try and come up with a few other ones.
Which economic indicator is down since our vote?
Well, let's say the pound, for example. We will have this argument over the rest of the month. I think the fact that it costs more to buy food so you get less of it, which hits people with less money more, is a problem. But let's move on, Ross. We'll do this another night. We have an EU hustings if you'd like to come tomorrow, where this may come up again. But just pick up on a few things. And I have a sort of cheat sheet that I got from HQ this time. I didn't write this year's manifesto, I did the one 2 years ago. But one is about arts and creative subjects in schools. It's something which I really hope that will actually make it in. There's also some really interesting ideas, and actually pretty much all the stuff in the Creative Industries Federation, the creative enterprise zones, to really foster people able to work together. It's a really nice idea that they've come up with and would work. If you want to read more about that, we have a thing called The Power of Creativity. If you want to read the whole lot, search for The Power of Creativity, Lib Dems. Apparently we're not the only people to choose that phrase, and you can read a lot more. The last one, we haven't really talked about it that much, is live music venues. And they have been massively under threat. There was a legal change 2008, was it, that made licensing extremely difficult for live music. Something which some of my colleagues fought very hard to get changed back. And actually keeping live music venues, not just the big things, the tiny little back room of a pub, front room of a pub, you know all the places, the Flying Pig, places like that, able to keep going and just let people perform, making sure that can continue would be something I'd like to see us do. Good.
Thank you.
Pubs open.
Sorry?
A lot of live venues are in pubs.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We've seen pub culture dying for the last 6 years, and it's not really being supported at all by the current
Well,
government.
I can talk about pub campaigning that I've done many times before,